So, good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible to all of you. I just need your yes on our chat so that I can get to know that you all can hear me. I hope I'm audible and clearly visible to all of you. Students, can you hear me? Okay, wonderful. Great, great. Thank you so very much for joining this session and sparing your valuable time. So, students, are we all set? Are we all ready for the session? Are we ready? Are we set? Yes, great, great. I'm also very much curious to deliver this session and to get to know about you people. And most importantly, okay, let me quickly tell you. First, let me ask you that are you able to see my screen? Is my screen visible to all of you? Just say yes if you can see my screen. Wonderful. Great. Great. So students, today's session is on art of public speaking, right? So let me explain you first what is public speaking. So when we talk about public speaking is nothing but it is an act. Public speaking is an act where you interact with the people, where you talk to people, you actually address a group of people. Yes, many of us, when we talk about public speaking, it doesn't only restrict to talking to a group of people. Rather, when you talk to strangers, when you talk to somebody who's unknown to you, when you address somebody as a student, as a presenter, as a speaker, as a guest speaker, or anybody, that is what we call it as public speaking. So let me quickly tell you guys how this session is going to benefit you and what we people are going to learn at the end, before the end of this session. The first thing, I'll make you understand what is public speaking and why is public speaking important. We will understand, we will realize the importance of public speaking, and then most importantly, everybody says that one should be a good public speaker, but most of us, we are still in the dilemma. We do not know how to be an effective public speaker. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the tips. I'm going to teach you how to become an effective public speaker. And I will also let you know what are the hindrances, what are the barriers, students, which actually stops us to be a good public speaker, right? So guys, when we talk about public speaking skills, okay, so one of the student wrote that they need my introduction. So let me tell you, I came from a background where my profession is to note fillers of people when they speak English. My name is Mukesh Virmani, and I'm a soft skills trainer and assistant professor in Lovely Professional University, and I deliver the subject. I deliver the classes on communication skills. I teach soft skills wherein I train people. It has been more than 13 years. I have been working with Lovely Professional University, and I have trained more than, if I'm not wrong, 70,000 students so far in the last 13 years, and made them ready to get employed. So let's start with the session, public speaking. Yes. So when we talk about public speaking, I have a question from each one of you students. Can you please tell me? Be very honest while answering my question. I really want you to be honest when I'll be asking you a question. You won't be able to unmute, but then yes, you can type. Tell me, how many of you have a fear of public speaking? How many of you think you are scared? No, 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 no. It's not my piece of cake. I am scared. I can't go in the public. I can't speak. I love to speak, but then when I go in front of people, I feel scared. I forget everything. I need you to type I. Be very honest, those who are afraid of public speaking. Okay. Okay, so I've got a couple of responses where people says I, and let me first tell you what is fear. Now, what is fear? Very simple thing, students, a very simple example and a very stupid example that I'm going to quote before we kill our public speaking fear. Fear is nothing. Think of a time when you were a kid. Think of a time when you were infant. Think of a time when you were upbringing kid. You were scared of cockroach. You were scared of any bird or any animal. Yes, slowly and slowly when you grown up, slowly and slowly when you faced, you realize that it was just a mental block. And now you're not scared of it. And there are some people which are still scared of it. So let's understand what is public speaking and the importance of public speaking. And let me also tell you, when we talk about public speaking, why is public speaking important? So the question arises, is public speaking really essential? And the answer is yes. Public speaking is really, really essential. Why? Let me give you the reason why public speaking is essential and what can be the consequences. What if you are not able to deliver your viewpoint as a public speaker? Number one, students, I've seen people suffering from a lifelong pain. Now, what that lifelong pain is, I wish if I could speak fluently, flawlessly, and present myself in front of interviewers, in front of class, in front of any stranger. You know what? If I'm not a good public speaker, at the end of the day, I regret of living in a failure. I will always have a regret of living in a failure, and my career is going to be on stake. My career is going to be on stake. Yes. So why is public speaking essential? There are many reasons. Today, I'm a student. Tomorrow, I will play many roles. I will get hired. I will go for internship. I have to face interviews. I have to face public. I have to face my teachers. I have to give my presentation. I have to do my internship. I'll be working with the corporate. And most importantly, we shouldn't forget that we live in a society and we need to come across, we need to meet strangers day in, day out. So, public speaking, why it is essential? Number one, public speaking is directly linked to your personal and professional growth, my friends. Public speaking is directly linked to your personal and professional growth. So when we talk about public speaking, how personally it is linked, many of us, we are living in the society. आप में से बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो सोसाइटी में रह रहे हैं, अपने रूममेट्स के साथ रह रहे हैं. Now there are many people. Let's say a majority of my audience are from lovely Professional University, wherein some of you are from Andhra, some are from UP, some from Bihar. I have seen my first semester student facing challenge when they are not comfortable speaking fluent English, and the biggest challenge that they face is they wanted even the teachers also to be bilingual just because of they are not comfortable with English. So guys, agar aapko public speaking, how it is going to affect your personal relationship, what if you're not able to convey your thoughts? जब तक आप सामने वाले को अपना viewpoint correctly नहीं बता पा रहे, I'm sure it is going to impact you. And professionally, as I've already told you, you are a student. Today, you are just playing a role of as a student. Tomorrow, you will become a manager. Day after tomorrow, when you get married, you become a husband, you become a father, you become a grandfather. You play multiple roles, be it you're a male or a female. And guys, if you are not an impactful speaker professionally, it will not let you grow. And most importantly, when you are able to present your viewpoint in front of public, when you do not have a fear of public, trust me, guys, you become an impactful personality. You leave a mark. You leave a mark. And the most important thing is it has personal and social benefits. Let me talk about personal benefit. If I'm a very good speaker, if I speak confidently in the public, yes, my friends, my colleagues, my teammates would love to accompany me. They would love to be with me, right? And people will come to seek an advice. People may treat me like a mentor. People may seek for a help to become effective speaker like me. And social benefits, you will have more connections. You will have people coming to you, getting connected to you. And most importantly, you'll be able to spread your circle. So, guys, do we agree that yes, public speaking actually helps to grow personally and professionally? Do we agree, guys? I just need your quick yes or no if you are with me. I really want to see if my people are with me, they are listening to me or not. Yes. And then when we talk about business, vertical growth in a business, not necessary that everybody will become an employee, some of you, and rather I would personally suggest that don't only be a job seeker, become a job creator too. And if when you want to get into a business, when you want to expand your business, when you want to grow your business, if you want a growth in your business, you need to be communicatively strong. You should have impactful personality. You are able to talk to people. You are able to express your viewpoint. You are able to meet with people. You can connect with them. Let's talk about some of the more benefits of public speaking. But before we talk about the benefits, let me talk about the reason of ineffective public speaking. Kya reasons hai? What are the reasons why people fail in public speaking? The first major reason which I have observed in my last 13 years of uh, experience with student, the first is they have a fear. उनके मन में एक डर है, एक फोबिया है. No, I can't do it. मुझसे नहीं होगा, मैं नहीं कर सकता. I'm scared. They have a fear in their mind. This is one of the major reason. Some people have glossophobia, stage fear. They are very good speaker when they speak individually one on one, but they fail when they come in front of a public, and they lack confidence. Now another reason of ineffective public speaking is lack of confidence. When you don't have confidence, and confidence is nothing, it is directly proportional to the knowledge that you possess. If you have a knowledge of something, of everything, and everything of something, students, trust me, you'll be able to deliver, you'll be able to talk to people, you won't be scared. So lack of confidence is also one of the major reason, my dear students, which actually stops people not to go in front of public. And उससे भी important चीज, your belief. मेरी खुद की धारणाएं, हम में से बहुत सारे लोगों ने मन में एक सेल्फ बिलीफ बना लिया है. No, not me. I can't. Can I try next time? I've seen many students when I ask them to stand up and speak on the topic, and you know what? The common excuses that I get, sir, would you mind if I try after him? Sir, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Yes, why? Because they have their self belief that they can't do it. And then, most importantly, when they don't have knowledge, that is also something which stops them. Guys, when you do not have a knowledge of something, of everything, and everything of something, it also stops you. It also stops you. Usse bhi bada reason, what people will think. I'm sure majority of you might have heard about one of the famous motivational speaker, Shri Sandeep Maheshwari. He openly says in Hindi, there is a beautiful saying by him, इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. What people will think about me. लोग मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे यार, अगर मैंने गलत बोल दिया तो क्या होगा. I'll be losing my impression. People will laugh on me. My teacher will have a poor impression for me. He or she will think, no, he's not a good speaker. Yes, बहुत बार हम लोग इस रीजन से भी रुक जाते हैं, हम नहीं बोलते जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ हमारे माइंड में एक चीज बैठी है, एक ब्लॉक है हमारे माइंड में कि लोग मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई वांट टू टेल यू वन थिंग. ईदर योर फ्रेंड्स और एनीबडी इन द फैमिली और एनीवन thinks good, bad, ugly about you, you shouldn't be bothered. You shouldn't be bothered. Why? Because these people are not going to give you a bread and butter. At the end of the day, your bread and butter, you people are going to earn. So do not worry about what people think about you. You do good, people might not get happy. You do bad, people will say 100 things. So you shouldn't be worried about what people will think. लोग क्या सोचेंगे मेरे बारे में, ये मन से अपनी धारणा को बिल्कुल खत्म कर दीजिए. ट्रस्ट मी माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप ये चीज अपने दिमाग से निकाल देते हैं कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे, आई एम श्योर you'll be able to hit the nail. उससे भी बड़ी चीज, I've seen many people not coming in front, not facing the public. The reason is thinking about appearance and looks. No, I don't look handsome. You know what, I'm sorry to say, even if I take my example, just an example, if I would have been that poor child, you know what, I don't look good. Maybe I'm very fatty. Some people, I'm very skinny. You know, I am overweight, or maybe I'm dark in complexion. I've seen many people, this inferiority complex that they live with, it stops them, the appearance that they carry. I'm not wearing branded clothes. My clothes are not looking good. I don't have as good clothes as the other person has. So this is something that stops them. Their appearance. They're worried about their appearance. They're worried about their looks. And trust me, guys, looks does matters, but when it comes to skills, when it comes to interpersonal skills, if you possess those, no matter you are fair, you are whitish, you are black, everyone has skills. You know what? There's a great saying, God never creates a garbage. Even a garbage is used to produce a biogas. We are still human being. And trust me, guys, everybody has something or the other. Now, this is again one of the reason because of which people do not come in front. Another reason, past bad experience. My past bad experience, you know what? Once I went in one of my CA of soft skills, which was individual presentation, I delivered, I couldn't do well. You know what? My friends were laughing on me. They were laughing on me. They made my fun. My teacher also did not give me a feedback. Sometimes you have a past bad experience which stops you. But there is a great saying, the pain of regret is worse than the pain of failure. Don't give up. It's completely fine. It's completely fine. You've just started. You've just started walking. You have to run. And if you want to run, my dear students, when you walk and when you're walking for the first time, I'm sure you will fall. But you have to get up. You have to get up and you have to walk. दोस्तों एक चीज याद रखिए, अगर जिंदगी में दौड़ना है, अगर जिंदगी में आगे निकलना है, अगर भागना पड़ेगा आपको, भागने के लिए चलना जरूरी है. जब तक चलोगे नहीं तब तक गिरोगे नहीं, जब तक गिरोगे नहीं तब तक उठोगे नहीं. चलना जरूरी है, गिरना जरूरी है, और गिरकर उससे भी ज्यादा जरूरी है उठना. और जब तक आप ट्राई करोगे, if you will try, keep trying, trust me guys, one day you will surely start running. And too much of thinking attitude, this is again one of the reason I've seen people, you know, they think a lot. Some people are too much thinker, they think overthinker. Now I have a question from all my audience listening to me. How many of you are overthinker? Just write I. Let me see how many of my audience, they are overthinker. I just want to see how many of you are overthinker. Okay, I've got Classy Gamer, I've got Manjeet, I've got Maya, Gauri, and then Anusri, Kota Srikar. Wow, wonderful responses. Thank you so much, my dear students. I'm very happy to see your quick response. This showcases as if you're listening to me. Wonderful. Too much of thinking attitude, yaar. लोग क्या सोचेंगे, लोग क्या करेंगे, नहीं 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 ये नहीं होगा. And sometimes we start thinking negative about the things before even starting that thing. हमें से बहुत सारे लोग, you know what, you give them one task, they will find 100 bad reasons not to start it. कुछ लोगों में ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. I'm sorry to say, but you might have come across people like these. You tell them something or you suggest them to do something, they will give you 20 reasons not to do. Too much of thinking attitude, or sometimes negative thinking. They think negative. They start with negative thinking and they think too much. Overthinking. And you know what? In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, worry about the things which is in your control. Stop worrying about the things which is beyond your control, guys. So you need not to worry about what you can't control. Just worry about what you can control. And I'm sure we can control our anger, we can control ourselves, and probably we can develop ourselves. That is the thing which is there in your control. Let's understand and let's find out more reasons of ineffective public speaking. Yes. Okay. So when we talk about more reasons, okay, so let me first give you the idea. So first thing is, do not speak by mind, speak by heart. There are people, those who speak by mind. Always remember, public speaking is mix and match of both your brain and your heart. It should come from your heart, guys, along with the mind. Don't just use your mind. And whatever you are speaking, it has to be natural. Don't speak by mind, speak by heart. When it comes from here, trust me, guys, whatever you say, yes, it will touch people's heart. And then the next is way of delivery. Some people, this is also a reason of ineffective speaking, when they do not have appropriate way of delivery. When I say appropriate way of delivery, I've seen people delivering a presentation, they are literally moving. This is how they move their body. Some people, they go forward, come backward, go forward, come backward. This is called jiggling. Some people sway just like this while speaking. Some people put their hands in pocket. Some people crossed arms. Guys, your way of delivery, how are you delivering it? Sometimes you do not have the right way. And most importantly, I'm not saying not to learn from other. Definitely, when you find something good in people, do learn from them, but develop your own style and be natural. Never try to copy others. If you want to copy something, copy probably the knowledge that they have, and grasp that knowledge, and then design your own content, have your own style, and be natural. Be natural. Don't showcase double-faced personality. Yes, deliver the way you deliver, speak the way you speak. Don't change your accent. Be neutral and be natural. That's very important. And most importantly, I've seen people, I'm sorry to say, I'm also a faculty in the university, but then sometimes some poor faculties like us, why do they fail to engage the audience? When they don't have a right style, right knowledge, and the right way of delivering the things. You need to learn to engage your audience. If you are a public speaker, if you're addressing a group, if you're addressing a gathering, that's very important, my dear friends, that you need to learn to engage the audience. And engaging the audience can be many ways. It can be many ways. Probably you can have few activities with them. You can ask them question them in the middle. What if you are a presenter and you're delivering a speech? Ask them question, make them feel as if they are also important to you, and they also feel as if they are involved. And value of a pause, that's very important. I've seen few people, they run like Shatabdi Express. Their rate of speech is very fast. So you need to learn when to take a pause and when not to take a pause. Are you all with me, my dear audience? Are you all with me, students? I really want to see how many of you are active and listening to me. I'm sure most of you are active and listening to me. Okay, great, wonderful. I can see responses coming in. Wonderful. Thank you so much, my dear students. So, value of pause. Do take a pause when needed. That's very important. When you do not take a pause, you lose the importance of speaking. And then, most importantly, analyze your audience. You need to know your audience. Today, you are just a student. Tomorrow, you may turn to be a teacher of the school, of the university, of the college. You need to understand who your audience are. Whom are you going to address? Are you going to address school going kid? Are you going to address college going graduates, postgraduates, or maybe managers if you're working in the company? You need to know your audience. You need to analyze your audience, and you need to make your content accordingly. You may have to make sure that the content, the examples that you people are giving, that must match with the standard of the audience. You need to involve your audience in such a way by knowing their age group. That's very important. And you also need to analyze your audience if they are engaged in your conversation or not. Are you able to bound them? Or maybe people are not enjoying. You are the only one who's speaking. People are not even paying attention. That's very important, students. And another important thing, I'm sorry to say, I've seen many times my students, when they come in front, when they speak, they are looking at the wall, or they are looking at the fan, or maybe they're just looking one of their friend. They do not make an eye contact. It's very important in public speaking. Students, if you do not make an eye contact with people, the other person might feel as if you lack confidence, or maybe you're shirking your eyes from people. Maybe you're not confident about it. So students, when you make an eye contact, let me tell you the importance of eye contact. When you make an eye contact with your audience, number one, you respect the audience. And the audience also feel as if they are connected to you. Why? Because they enjoy the conversation. Yes. So when you make an eye contact, 180-degree, or if required, 360-degree, yes, your audience, each and every audience will feel connected and feel important. Just think of a time when you had one of your teacher. Sometimes some poor teachers like us, what they do is, some teachers I've seen when I was in my school time, yes, some teachers, they just used to concentrate on first benchers. They were not even bothered about backbenchers. And those backbenchers were completely distracted. They used to do what they wanted to do. Yes, so that's very important. When you make an eye contact with your audience feel connected. Yes, Okay, now next is sentence framing. That's very important. It's not about speaking English, it's all about speaking correct English. And when I say English, I do not literally mean by only English. Public speaking can be any language, right? Please understand, there is one more myth. I've seen people, okay, so what is your weakness? When I ask my students, sir, I'm not good in communication. One thing I want to tell you, my dear students, communication has nothing to do with English. Communication is as long as you're able to deliver your message correctly, appropriately, in any language which your listener and you as a sender understand. That is called effective communication. And for effective communication, you are not bound to be with English. Whatever language you are using, be it Hindi, Punjabi, Bengali, any language, you have to have correct sentence framing. You shouldn't be making mistakes. Yes, and then sometimes you are delivering a presentation, or probably you are the manager, or probably you are the teacher when you become. Please understand the boring topic. Sometimes you get a topic which is quite boring. Even being a student, also, what if you get any topic on which you have to deliver a presentation and that topic is quite boring? Think of the different ways how you can engage your audience, how you can make it creative. How you can make it creative, guys. आपको सीखना है कि आप मिट्टी को भी सोना बनाकर कैसे बेचोगे. That is what is actually the art of public speaking. That is what is the art of public speaking. And then another important thing, please ensure if you're sharing the data with your audience, authenticate the data. That's very important. Please ensure that you are not sharing a wrong data, wrong figures. Why? Because do not underestimate your audience. Sometimes your audience knows more than you. Do not underestimate them. Authenticate the data, whatever you are speaking. Make sure it is very well authenticated, it is correct. Only then share the data with your audience. Are you all with me, people? Do we have any question, any doubt before I proceed further? If you would like to ask any question in the middle, I can take one or two questions up till what I've covered. Is it clear? Shall I proceed further? Shall I move forward, guys? Yes, no? Any question, any doubt to my audience? Any doubt? Yes, no? Students, are you with me? Okay, great. Now, when you are delivering a presentation or you're delivering a content, please feel the content before you speak. Imagine if you were the audience and what you are going to speak today, if you had to hear the same, how do you feel about that content? How do you feel about it? कैसा लगेगा आपको जब जो कंटेंट आप डिलीवर करने वाले हो, अगर आप ही ऑडियंस होते और आपको ये कंटेंट सुनना होता, आप कैसा फील कर रहे हो उस कंटेंट के बारे में? यू नीड टू पुट योर फीट इनटू द शू ऑफ द ऑडियंस एंड यू नीड टू फील how is that. Do I need to change? Do I need to make it more crispy, more precise, more interesting, or what? And most importantly, guys, don't just think that if you know English, if you know Hindi, if you know Punjabi, you are an excellent public speaker. No. Do not be overconfident. Planning and preparation is very important when you are addressing a large gathering, when you're addressing a group. Please mind it, my dear students, that the planning and preparation is the most important key. You have to understand. Incorporate fun, look smart. You have to incorporate fun. Now, many times in my class, I've seen I cannot be a boredom teacher who only talks about interviews or CV. Sometimes I need to pick up the example that may add humor in the class, that may make feel people, yes, they're enjoying. So, guys, you need to understand you have to incorporate fun and look smart. But when you are incorporating the fun, please ensure in your formal presentation as a student, please stay away from it. Yes, make mentor. सीखने के लिए जहां से मिले, don't even give a second thought. Your mentor can be your teacher, can be your father, can be your brother, can be anyone. Your mentor can be anybody. Yes, what if you think that you have any friend in your class who's better than you in any of the language? Make him a mentor. What's wrong? What's the problem? Make him a mentor, learn and grow. Yes, okay, guys, I'll take a pause here because few students have a question, right? So I have First question from Ashu, sir, about the quality of content and communication, what to do about this? Okay, so to address your question, Ashu, about the quality of content and communication, what to do about this? The quality of content comes from the research. If you have done a research about the topic, first, whatever content you are going to deliver to your audience, Ashu, you need to research thoroughly, dive deep into it, and try to fetch the information which is latest, up to date, and something that actually can help people to grow. Right? So please ensure that you research thoroughly about the topic, prepare your content as per the need of an hour. So you have to make sure that your quality of content must meet the need of the topic. The need of the topic. And most importantly, deliver your content, prepare your content in such a way that your audience are enjoying it. Please take care of few things: the age of your audience, age group. Are they school going kids? Are they college going graduates? Are they your friends, your classmates, or what? And this is how you can make the quality of content better. I hope I was able to answer your question, Ashu. Okay, now next question that I have from Daisy. Daisy says, how can we reduce the rate of speech? Okay, very good question. Now, there are, first of all, on Play Store, there are many apps which are available. Try to record your voice and try to speak for not more than 120 words in a minute. If you think you are a fast speaker, you speak very fast, you need to be conscious. The only way of reducing your rate of speech is, I would say, that try to be very conscious about the speech. You have to make a conscious effort, right? What if you know that you speak fast? Practice. Practice. What I will do is, one thing which actually worked for one of my student had a very high rate of speech. So what did I do? I told him, record your voice for 1 minute and do not look any resource. Speak what you can speak on one particular topic. And the student recorded his voice. He was speaking around 170 words in a minute, which was actually too much. So I told him, now the same content you have to speak, but making conscious effort and ensure that you are not running like a Shatabdi Express. You're not going fast. You are trying to speak slowly. So he tried it for 10 days, 12 days. At the end, he ended up with 125 words per minute. So I would like to say that, yes, it is all a practice. Practice. Be very conscious about your communication when you are talking to people, when you're addressing a gathering. Please ensure that you are reducing your rate of speech. You're not speaking very fast. That's a very important thing. I hope I was able to answer your question. Okay, so Adnan says, sir, how to courage ourselves when we are in front of audience, and sometime what to do when you forget due to nervousness? That's a very beautiful question. I would just answer this question. This is the last question that I'm going to answer. Before the end of the sessions, I may answer some of the other questions. So answering to your question, Adnan, how to courage ourselves when we are in front of the audience, and sometimes what to do when you forget due to nervousness? Number one, let me tell you one very silly thing. You might find it funny, or you might find it as if I still do it. You know what? Students, whenever something new, when I'm going to teach, when I know this is a new topic for me which I'm going to teach, what do is I go to one class which is completely vacant. There's no one inside, and I start delivering a lecture. I start practicing. I literally turn on the projector, I literally turn on my laptop and start delivering to the benches only, to practice. The first thing that I would say, Adnan, please practice your content. Practice as many times as you can. The best way is practice, practice, and practice. This is one. And second, when you feel nervous in front of the audience, when you think you're not able to make an eye contact with them, when you look at them, you tend to forget. The best way is look at the forehead of the audience and look at the chin. Don't look eye to eye. This is second. And third thing is, when you are on the stage, just forget everything. Think of your God, think of your parents, and think of you are the best. Just say one thing before getting into the presentation. Adnan, you are the best and you can do it. When you will have this feel in your mind, I'm sure nothing would stop you. I hope I was able to answer your question, Adnan. Okay, so thank you so very much, guys. Let's move further. Now, another thing is provide enough time for query. What if you're delivering a presentation as a teacher? What if you're delivering a presentation as a presenter, as a manager? Please ensure that you are giving a time for the query, just like I did. Do entertain queries. Do not stop people. Let people ask questions. Let people clarify the doubts that they have, right? And importance of picturization. Sometimes it completely depends upon the age group of the audience, who your audience are. Sometimes even you are a graduate or a postgraduate, something that adds value called picturization, yes, add them. If you think you require a picturization, something that has to be shown to the public because of which they will understand better, please add and learn to change strategy of moment. What if you think you plan to design your session in such a way, but it is not working? It's not going the way you designed, the way you thought. Change your strategy then and there. Please ensure that your audience are not feeling bored. So I've already given you a couple of reasons that what are the reasons which actually stops us not to speak effectively in the public. So let's all understand how to overcome. मैंने आप लोगों को ये तो बता दिया कि भाई ये रीजंस हैं जिसके कारण हम पब्लिक में अच्छे से नहीं बोल पाते. अब इनको कैसे खत्म किया जाए, कैसे पब्लिक स्पीकिंग फियर को किल किया जाए. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड माय फ्रेंड. द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट ईच वन ऑफ यू टू ब्रेक योर बिलीफ. अपने मन की धारणाओं को खत्म करो, गलत धारणा को सोचना बंद करो, गलत बिलीफ्स को खत्म करो. ब्रेक योर बिलीव्स दैट यू कांट डू इट, यू कांट स्पीक, यू कैन स्पीक. You are the best and you can speak. Always remember, guys. Okay, I'm just going to ask you one thing. Okay, students, let me ask you a question. Somebody please type, what are the spelling of success? Can somebody type in capital letters? What are the spelling of success? What are the spelling of success, anyone? Somebody please type. If you can tell me the spellings of success. You can write in capital letter. Very good. Wonderful. So Karan wrote SUCCESS. So guys, which is the second alphabet after S between double C? Which is the second alphabet? I want you to tell me. The second alphabet of success. You, Vaishnavi, you are right. You caught me right. You guys, break your belief. You are the best. You are the game changer. You are the one. See, basically, nation is nothing without you. Nation is nothing without you. University is nothing without you. Parents are nothing without you. You are nothing without you. You have to break your belief. आपको अपने मन की धारणाओं को खत्म करना है, गलत धारणाओं को कि आप नहीं बोल सकते. Let's understand how to become effective public speaker. Number one, start talking one-on-one. अपने आप से बात कीजिए, एक इंसान से बात करना शुरू कीजिए. I've seen people, they are very introvert. For them, 2 is family, 3 is crowd. उनको लगता है कि यार, there is a boy, his name is Ram, and there's another boy, his name is Sham, and Ram is only and only comfortable with Sham. He never speak to Ghansham. Why? Because Ram and Sham, there is a boy Ram who thinks for him 2 is family and 3 is crowd. Please understand. Start talking one-on-one. If you think you're not comfortable talking to a large gathering, you have to start. Guys, you have to change yourself, and change starts with I. You need to start speaking. Speak one-on-one. पहले एक इंसान से बात कीजिए, एक के बाद अपना दायरा बढ़ाइए. Try speaking with 2 people. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to start talking one-on-one with the people. Then try adding more. Second, start learning by all way. When I say all way, that can be you can start watching web series, you can start looking at movies, English movies, start watching BBC News, start watching the Hollywood movies, start watching English series. So start learning by all the way. Even if you are finding a fun, try to find a fun in such a way that you learn something to improve your public speaking skills. Learn from people, learn from your teacher, learn from your parents, learn from your seniors, learn from anyone and everyone. क्योंकि सीखने की कोई उम्र नहीं है दोस्तों. You need to start learning by all way. जहां से भी आपको सीखने को मिलता है, सीखो. That is very important. Increase your observation power is one of the most important tool, I would say, and it really works. Increase your observation power. अपनी observation power को बढ़ाइए. लोगों को observe कीजिए, अपने आसपास के लोगों को observe कीजिए, surrounding को observe कीजिए, अपने teachers को observe कीजिए. Whenever you find somebody who's excellent speaker or amazing speaker, guys, observe, good thing, and grasp them is the important thing. And speak in front of mirror. This is something that really works, guys. I was also, let me tell you about myself. I studied from a completely Hindi medium school, and I never thought of being soft skills trainer and a teacher. And today, with the grace of God, I am all in front of you. Guys, I also practiced speaking in front of mirror. I spoke in front of a mirror. Start speaking in front of a mirror. It really helps. It really helps, guys. And then, as discussed before, also make your mentor. Any of your teacher, any of your relative, any of your friend, any of your senior from whom you can learn. Identify the reasons of ineffective speaking. क्या reasons हैं जिसके कारण मैं नहीं बोल पाता? Is that I lack in content? Is that I lack in knowledge? Is that I have a fear of stage? Or what? Or maybe I lack vocabulary, I lack grammar, or what? You need to identify those reasons, why, and what stops you not to become an effective speaker. And work on your surroundings. Work on your surroundings. Guys, I would like to quote one beautiful saying by one of the famous monk in Hindi. There is a there's a very beautiful saying. Number one, Jaisa an, Vaisa man. And Jaisi sangat, Vaisi rangat. Guys, this is something that really works. आपकी सराउंडिंग्स कैसी हैं, आप कैसे लोगों में रहते हो, ये बहुत मैटर करता है आपकी पर्सनालिटी को डेवलप करने के लिए. It is very important. I'll give a very silly example. You know what if you are living with a person, just an example, when I'm surrounded with the people, those who are snatchers, thieves, you know what, if I live with them for next 10 days, I'll also have that feelings in my mind. And if I live with people, those who are excellent in academics, they have very good academic record, and when I see them studying well, doing well, performing well, trust me students, I will also start doing the same. I will get that motivation from those people. Do you agree or you disagree, my dear students? I really want to know. Do you agree that your surrounding makes a lot of difference? I need your answer. Agree or disagree? Yes, students. So what do you say? Do you think that surrounding makes a difference? Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Vaishnavi. Hello, myself. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ansuri. Thank you, Ajay Gupta. And Sneha, I really appreciate your quick response. Now, the next thing that you need to understand is, let's move further. Break your beliefs. We've already discussed that you have to change your thought process. Think positive. Believe in yourself. Every morning when you wake up, every morning when you brush your teeth, I'm going to give you one success mantra. Just try it up for 1 week. You all have my contact number. If you do not have, I'll share before the end of the session, and message me if it worked for you or not. Every morning when you will brush your teeth after you are done, just stand in front of a mirror. And if my name is Adnan, I will say, Adnan, you are the best. Adnan, you can do everything. You are the best. Just say it every day. Trust me. Whenever you will have any difficulty, whenever you are going to face any challenge, this thought will come in your mind that, you know what, Adnan, you are the best. You are the best. And develop a positive approach. चीजों को positively सोचना शुरू कीजिए. Stop thinking negative. Kill your negative thoughts and put yourself in discomfort mode. Guys, that's very important. It reminds me one of the beautiful saying by one of my professor. You know what? My teacher, one of our teacher, while I was studying in my graduation, he told us, being comfortable at early age, maybe between the age of 16 to 25, means slow death. You're dying by minute, you're dying second by second. Put yourself in discomfort mode. If you are a student, do not restrict yourself from 9 to 5 schedule of classes. Go to clubs, go to library, go join student organization self. Please break your shells. ब्रेक योर शेल्स गाइस. आपको कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलना है. अपने कंफर्ट जोन को खत्म कीजिए. 9 से 5 के स्केड्यूल को खत्म कीजिए. आप कोई सरकारी नौकरी, सरकारी ऑफिस के सरकारी बाबू नहीं है. यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट यू हैव टू compete. You are studying in India's largest and India's #1 university, and you need to learn, my dear student, that how you are going to compete with your competitors. Right? So please put yourself in discomfort mode. Try doing new things. Learn from all the ways. Join clubs, public speaking clubs, join events. Please grow, and grow. And do not think about what people will think. This is something that is very important, guys. बंद करो सोचना लोग क्या सोचेंगे. बंद करो सोचना. Stop thinking about what people are going to think. Let people think. लोगों का काम सोचना है. Rather, give them a food for thought. That's how your attitude should be. Yes, and no mercy for yourself. अपने ऊपर दया नहीं करनी है. When I say no mercy for yourself, I've seen many people, you know what, with what belief they live. Sir, my English is not good. Why? Because I've come from UP. Just an example, some students, I'm from Bihar. I studied in a school where we didn't have a culture of speaking English. Sir, in our family, parents do not speak in English. Doesn't matter. Please do not mercy yourself that you are from Hindi medium school, or you were in the school where you were not allowed to speak in English, or the teachers you also used to communicate in a local language. Don't give mercy to yourself. Just stop thinking this. You have two choices, guys. One, you live your entire life with this blame game that I am from a background where English was not first medium. How does it matter? Now you have a chance. Learn. No mercy for yourself. Whatever medium you are from, you only have to keep one thing in your mind, that you can do it. You can learn. And make your proper schedule, guys. That's very important. Do you follow your schedule? Don't live the life the way life takes you. Please live the life in a planned way. Plan your day. Whenever you wake up, the first thing that you should do is you must plan your day. What you're going to do at what time. That's very important, right? And be natural. Never be artificial. Show what you are, do what you are, and be natural. Understand the topic deeply and research well on it. That's very important, students. Whatever topic you people have been given to present by the teacher, please ensure that you people are researching the topic well. You are researching well. And then, after researching about the topic, planning and preparation is the key to success. Plan, structure your thoughts, structure your content, and then prepare it accordingly. And work on content is very important, guys. Content is key to success when you are a presenter. What your content is, how did you make it? Did you keep your audience in mind, or what? Content has to be apt. It should be appropriate. Be energetic, loud, and clear. When I say energetic, you should have energy in your body, in your voice. You should be sounding loud and clear. When I say clear, means by voice, by thoughts. Clarity of thought and clarity of voice is very important in a public speaking. And please ensure, when you are addressing a gathering, even if you're talking to an individual, please sound polite. Politeness and smile is something that makes people feel friendly. You know, your audience, they feel connected. Think of a time when your teacher gave you a polite message, or when the teacher was polite with you. When your teacher gives you a smile, you feel comfortable, you feel connected, and then you encourage yourself to ask question. So guys, be polite, and always remember the importance of smile. Your dressing sense means a lot. When you are speaking in the public, please ensure, my dear students, that you dress well. Why? Because you are like a groom or a bride when you go to present yourself. Dressing sense is one of the most important factor here. Please ensure that you dress as if you are dressing for your own wedding, as if you're dressing for your friend's wedding, as if you're dressing for your brother's wedding, or for any important thing which is very important for your life. Your dressing sense makes a lot of sense, guys. People notice every small thing, what you're doing, what you're wearing. That's very important. And as discussed, it's not only about speaking, it is about speaking correct language, which is either Hindi or Punjabi or English. Proper sentence framing and eye contact. Always ensure that you're making an eye contact with the people. When you do all these, you will grow yourself in the business, in the job, and vertically growth will take place. Your business will expand, you will get growth in your job, and trust me, guys, you will have impactful, impressive personality who has or probably can become a center of attraction for everyone. People love to be with you, people love to talk to you, people love to surround with you. Yes, you will be surrounded by a lot of people just because of your public speaking skill, your grooming, your attire, and get faster. Trust me, guys, when you are an effective speaker, you get faster success in personal and professional life. You grow and you get countless respect. People come to talk to you, people love to talk to you, people come to seek your advice, and most importantly, you get more confidence, you become confident, and you always feel proud. You will be feeling proud every time about yourself. Wow, amazing feeling would come. And most importantly, when you are an amazing public speaker, when you are ready to mingle with people, you are comfortable talking to strangers, it will help you to build a strong relationship with family, with friends, with business partners, or anybody and everybody in this society. And you can easily increase your clientage if you are actually doing a business. And you can help people to change. Students, if you are somebody who knows something, trust me, you can change the lives of many people. You can help people, you can help your friends, you can change their life. So let's understand the preparation for speaking, how actually we have to prepare for speaking. The first thing, whenever you are going for any presentation in your class or anywhere, the first thing that you need to know is know your audience. As discussed, you need to know who your audience are your audience kids, are your audience graduates or maybe undergraduates or postgraduates. You need to know your audience, and most importantly, after knowing your audience, choose the topic accordingly. And when you are choosing a topic, you need to be very, very clear about what is the purpose. Why am I choosing it? What is my purpose behind choosing this topic? After choosing the topic and after getting to know the purpose, start collecting the supportive material. What do I need? Do I need pictures? Do I need PPT? Do I need notes? Or what? The supporting material, start collecting so that you can prepare well. And then after collecting the material, you need to make the outline. And then, most importantly, guys, don't just rely upon your speaking skills. Write your speech. Why do you need to write your speech? So that whatever exceptional thoughts that you have in your mind, you're able to pen them down, and you're able to structure them. When you write your speech, you may not tend to forget. And most importantly, it will help you to prepare your content in a best possible and a better manner. Now, when you are ready, when your content is ready, most importantly, when you're delivering a session, your posture has to be appropriate. Don't put your hands in pocket, do not move faster, don't just start roaming around the audience. Please ensure that you have a proper posture, good body movements. Yes, movement of hands should be there. It's not that you're standing still. And most importantly, your facial expressions, have positive expressions. Let people feel comfortable while talking to you, while asking question. So your facial expressions are very, very important. And then most importantly, your eye contact. Are you able to make an eye contact with your people or not? If you're not making an eye contact with them, you will lose your audience, and they will also feel disconnected. Yes. Now, what are the integral parts of communication? Number one is your clothes and your personal appearance. How do you look? What are you wearing? Yes, your posture. Yes, how are you standing? That's very important. Yes, your gesture, your body language, very important, guys. Yes. So when we talk about public speaking as a career, there are many people, there are many students, those who choose to become an anchor. And doesn't matter, students, even if you are an engineer, not necessary that engineer cannot be a public speaker. Anyone can be a public speaker, guys. And public speaking is not restricted to just only becoming a political leader. You can be a political leader, you can be a trainer, you can be somebody who can actually bring differences to somebody's life, right? I hope you people are understanding. Any question, any doubt up till here, guys? If you have any, please ask. Any question, any doubt, students? Any question, any doubt? No questions, no doubt? Okay, that's wonderful. So, students, before I end up this session, one thing I want to tell you, always remember, even if you're not good in public speaking is a teachable skill. It's a teachable skill. It can be taught to you. If you're not good in it, it can be taught to you. Yes, so always be ready. Always be ready for small occasion. Start participating in group discussions, debate, any public speaking event that you come across, right? That's very important. Start participating. The moment you start participating, guys, you automatically gain confidence, and then the fear inside your mind, the belief inside your mind that I can't do will change, will I can do, will change with I can do. Yes. So before I end up this session, I want each one of you, since you cannot unmute, I want each one of you to type what I say. Yes, I want each one of you to type what I say, or probably you can practice. Yes, just say, I am good. Just type, everyone, I am good. Everybody, please type, I am good. Let's all type together. Hurry up, people. I am good. Everyone, quickly type. And then second thing that you have to type is, after that you have to type is, after writing, I am good, I can be better. I can be better. I can be better. And the last thing that you have to write is, I will be the best. Every morning when you wake up, every time, twice a day, you have to say yourself, or as many times as you can, always say yourself, I am good, I can be better, and one day I'll be the best. So this is where my session comes to an end, and I hope I was able to do justice with my audience and with the topic. Now it is the time to take your queries before I end up, and I request all the audience, you will only be eligible to get the certificates. What if you mark your attendance? Yes, there is a link provided by our facilitators from LaMiCons side. All of you are requested to fill the Google form, and do fill your valuable feedback. If I was able to do justice with the topic or not, I request all my audience, after filling the Google form, to get certificate and feedback. Do confirm. Okay, so Ashu, you had a question. Ashu, can you please copy paste your question once again? Since there are a lot of people, those who have written, I am not able to find your question. I'm so sorry. I was in the middle of the session, so couldn't realize. Okay, so Ashu says, sir, I talk too much sometimes. Things do not have any sense with my super seniors even. How to reduce it? Okay, that's a very good question, Ashu. You know what? This is something that I've seen with many of the people. This question I came across in one of my class also. You said that I talk too much sometimes and things which do not have sense. Ashu, there is only one thing that you can do here. You have to make a conscious effort. You have to make a conscious effort. Plan your content, plan your thoughts, structure your thoughts. You have to do a self control, right? If you think you are talkative, being talkative is not bad, but over talkative may gain, you may gain disrespect from people. People might not like your content. So all you can do is, you have to make a conscious effort, Ashu. All I would request you is, try to control your emotions, try to control and filter the content before vomiting out. Please ensure that whatever you are speaking, as I told you, feel the content. What if the same content you could have said to yourself, how do you feel about it? So the same thing that you need to keep in your mind, say the content to yourself and ask yourself, how did you feel if you were an audience, if you were a listener, right? So make a conscious effort. Ask yourself, how do you sound? How do you feel when somebody speaks like this, what you're about to say. That is the only thing that you can do. This is how you can reduce it. You have to make a conscious effort. Yes. Okay. So, any other question? Let me see if somebody else has written any other question. Uh, 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 okay. Okay, so I guess there are no more questions, and I hope I was able to do justice with the topic. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session, sparing your valuable time. I really appreciate your time and your presence in this session. Once again, thank you so much. Have a nice evening. Stay blessed, stay safe, and do not forget to pay my regards to your family. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you so very much. Have a nice evening. Bye, everyone.